My name is Zach Peasha,
My name is Sean.
and our project is autonomous docking of a boat.
Application for this project is there are many ferries in the United States that brings people from one location to another, no matter if it's a commercial ferry or maybe a business ferry. So in this case, we can use it in places like the New York City ferry system where people use ferry like a bus. They travel from point to point B with a fixed location, fixed path. Also, in the future, this could be implemented in the cargo ships industry where cargo ship could be autonomous move from point A to point B. One country to another country. This project also includes that this boat can also dock by itself when it reaches the dock. So once the boat is closer to the dock will take over the control and slowly pull the boat in closer to the dock, eventually dock itself.
So this is the prototype that we use to test our autonomous docking system. So for the boat, we decided to select a roughly 3-foot long RC boat platform. We took all the electronics that we need for the control system and housed it inside this container that's airtight to keep everything waterproof. You can see here we use multiple microcontrollers. We implemented the navigation using a GPS controller as well as a compass. The H-bridge controls the motors, and this relay circuit is used to select whether it's in autonomous mode or in regular navigation mode. And then we also use this circuit for the Bluetooth to communicate with the docking system itself. Over here you can see our prototype for the dock. We had to build this to do the testing for it. It's simply just made out of some plywood, a piece of foam to keep it floating. You can see on the front we have a small array of infrared distance measuring sensors that are connected back here to a smaller microcontroller and a Bluetooth module as well as a toggle switch. So what this toggle switch is going to do is going to allow us to control the boat's activation in either autonomous mode or in regular navigation mode. Switching it off, we get control of the boat again. We can use the remote control and move it wherever we need to. Switching it back on, we can let the boat move back into autonomous mode and begin docking. So the way the docking actually works is the boat would be positioned roughly in front of the dock once the GPS brings it to that location. This first infrared sensor is going to detect the front of the boat and tell the boat to move forward. So it's going to gather this data, send it over Bluetooth, and send a movement command to the control module on this boat. It's going to propel the boat forwards until each single IR sensor is detecting the boat. Once multiple IR sensors are detecting the boat, it's able to measure the difference in distance between the dock as well as the boat to try to adjust the angle. So if the boat is at a slight angle like this module is going to detect that this distance is much larger than that distance and the boat needs to make a right turn to try to straighten out and become parallel with the dock again. If the boat overshoots and passes this first IR sensor, this module is going to send the command to try to bring the boat back to a point where each of the IR sensors are taking a measurement of the boat's position.